Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a metal tag video that my buddy did, Dennis over at Analog Archives. And he had some of his viewers write in, ask questions, and then he answered them. And then he put out some challenges to a few different channels besides myself for us to make one. So I'm going to do most of his. I'm not going to do all of his because there's quite a few. And, you know, he's better at the 40-minute video format. I'm not. So I'm not going to quite go in his order. I just kind of made notes here and we'll go through it and let's see how it goes. First of all, I just want to say RIP to Traveler. They put on their Facebook today, I'll put it up right now and show you guys they are no more. They have quit and hung it up. So good for them. They got their triple album. I don't have the first album here with me, but I did get a chance to see them at Hell's Heroes last year. And thankfully I did because they're fucking incredible and I can't believe they're gone. It's pretty sad. All right. So next up, first question was, I'm going to go with show album whose cover art is of your favorite artists. So no surprise here. Going with Necrolord and Dissection, Storm of the Lightsbane. Absolutely iconic cover, incredible. And another reason why I bring this up is this was these reissues that came out. This was back in 2014 through the End Records and Black Horizon Music. And I'm going to show you this because it freaking pissed me off. This one and the Somber Lane all had seam splits on it. And their big fix was that, oh, we'll give you $5. We're not going to send you a new copy. I was just like, man, fuck off. So anyways, yeah, here's my split seam fucking Dissection record I've been waiting years for, but whatever. I did get them when they came out. Same thing with the Somber Lane. They just ship them to you and then they tell you to pound sand when you want them replaced. Whatever. Assholes. Dennis showed a bunch of Pusshead artwork. And he's also my favorite artist too, but I wanted to share this one with you. Integrity, Humanity is the Devil, 10-inch. Also a Pusshead artwork. Killer freaking album cover, man. I love it. It's like the old Vans Warped Tour live shot, them doing the, jumps. They played, this was in Cleveland actually, I believe, at the Warped Tour there. Fucking badass. And I'm not sure, but I think this is also a Pusshead design. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. It may not be. It looks too dark. Yeah, Pusshead doesn't draw this stuff. I forget who this is. All right, so next up. Okay, so great albums with bad cover art. This one, I don't know. I didn't really have any of the super bad ones. I mean, I would say that Hyrax record but that's a Pusshead drawing too. The egg guy head, but I don't know. That's not a bad cover. This one I think is meant to look silly, and it's pretty bad looking to me. But I think it's done on purpose. It's supposed to look kind of jestery, jokery because they are Joker cards, but. This album cover was always weird to me. I don't know why. They look weird. I don't even know why I put this one in here. This cover blows, man. It's so stupid. And actually, I don't even like the album, so who cares? Yeah, and talk about drivel. Dennis was talking about Master of Puppets. Oh my God, that album's insufferable. I cannot sit through that. If I hear the dun, 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 it's like click. Too many times. It's overplayed. Done. All right, this is a great record, but the cover, I mean, let's put two smoke shows on the front of this cover and, this band's going to last with two females in the front. Yeah, that didn't last, so what a shocker. But yeah, this is This is the Omen or the Oath on it. This was on Rise Above. But yeah, that's, we can't even get a logo. All right, so next up was bands that you reconnected with in 2024, and I don't think I have any of that. I can almost think like, I mean, there's stuff that you won't listen to for years, like The Key from Nocturnus, but I didn't reconnect with it. I just haven't listened to it in a long time. So stuff like that, I don't know. I couldn't really find anything. Let's see. Next up is what is the Grail I'm on the hunt for? So I'll put a couple pictures right here. First one is the Unleashed box set. I don't care what freaking color it is. It just sealed, not sealed. I don't give a shit. I want that thing. Another one is the Ghetto Boys first album. It's got to be the original press, which I think they did a 60 to 100,000. I can't remember. But it's got to have that Steve Miller sample on it from Gangster of Love. So I need that copy. I don't want the later ones where they're edited. I want the OG. And then also Attic, the Invocation box set. I'll put a picture of it here too. That's the last of the trio that I need from Attic. I have the other two down here. Return of the Witchfinder and Sanctimonious. So I just need that one. So those are on my Grail list right now. Go look at my Discogs. I'll put it down below. If there's anything on there that I'm selling, I'll trade heavy in your favor. Let me know. Okay, so this next one, it says, what's a boomerang that keeps coming back to your collection? And that for me is definitely going to be this Dead Brain Cells album. I mean, I've bought and sold records so much that I can't even count how many times I've had like this one or Stricken by Might by EXE or, you know, stuff to that nature. But yeah, this is a copy I'm keeping though. This is the boomerang's not leaving again. It's staying. So yeah, Dead Brain Cells. And it says, so the next one is asking what is something I have more than one pressing of like the same album. And I don't really do that too much anymore. Like I used to have like 3 copies of Killers, but I just keep the ones that I want to keep and I thin the other ones out. So the OG Harvest went out, and it's just because I don't know, the newer stuff just, it's more appealing to me, more packaging. Yeah, the OGs are great. A lot of people collect OG stuff. I'm not tend to be that guy. If I come across it, then yeah, but this is the one I kept, the limited edition picture disc. So that's the one I kept, the Killers. Let the other 2 go. All right, so next up it says, show a Grail that you were on the hunt for in 2024 that you actually scored. So that would definitely be this Venom box set. When I found out about it, it was too late. It was already sold out. My buddy had one in storage, and we've been talking about it. So he finally agreed to sell it to me, so here it is. Stoked I got this in 2024, even though I think it came out in 23. But it took me a while to get it, and I got it. All right, so it says, show a blind buy that I bought back in 2024. I don't think I blindly bought anything. I don't really do that anymore. I got to hear it first, and, you know, if I come across it, then I'll pick it up if I really, really want it. I don't just go, oh, that looks cool, let me get that. While you're on the order with, I don't know, like say Hell's Headbangers. I don't do that anymore like I used to back in the day. So, no blind buy, sorry. All right, so next up it's what metal album would you have a hard time placing in some kind of subgenre? And it was hard for me to come up with one of these. I mean, he had the obvious ones like a Mr. Bungle. It's like, yeah, where do you categorize that? That features members of metal bands, but you don't really know. Like Primus, probably another one. But let's try this one. Megaton Sword. So are these guys power metal, traditional metal, fantasy metal, all the above? And then the dude's weird vocal style makes it, it's almost like Oz. The vocals are like, what is this? But I don't know. Let's just go with this band. Megaton Sword. What subgenre would you put them in? All right, so next up it says, what did you eat crow about in 2024? Some kind of old release that you couldn't stand, but you ended up liking last year, 2024. And for me, that was going to be definitely the Tony Martin era of Black Sabbath. I couldn't stand that shit back in the day, and I never listened to it. But I saw the singer of, it was the singer of Savage Oath. He had a Headless Cross shirt on. And I'm like, was that album good? And I was like, I don't remember it being good. Got home, went back, checked it out on, digital first. So I heard some of that album and I heard some of Tear, and I'm like, this is fucking good, man. Like, Tony Martin's voice is insane. It's so badass. So I'm eating crow. I do love me some later Black Sabbath, for sure. So yeah, give these another try if you haven't liked them, and especially Headless Cross and Tear. Definitely check those out. I'm eating crow on this, y'all. It's also asking, somebody asked Dennis, where does he purchase stuff? For me, it's mainly Discogs, Heavy Metal Museums, Killer. He's got tons of shit. Vinyl Command out of Arizona, they're awesome. Free shipping on $100 or more. Hell's Headbangers, obviously. Sometimes, maybe once in a while, I'll order from, High Roller out in Germany. But not all the time because the shipping's ridiculous. But yeah, that's where I get my stuff. My buddy Dow, locally here in Sacramento, runs Phono Select. My buddy will hit me up. Hey, this has come in, dude. Check it out. Do you want it? It's going to go to the floor, and I'll say yes or no. So I kind of got that going on too. So that's rad. So yeah, that's where I buy my stuff. Where do you buy yours? Actually, Amazon too, now that I think about it. They've been pretty good lately. They got their shipping stuff figured out. So a bunch of the records I've gotten, like last year especially, have all been good. No damage at all. So good for you, Amazon. So first band I checked out in 2024 that's an older band. Again, it was coming across my music feed, never heard of them. And I thought it was badass and I immediately bought it. Was Vulture. So I first learned about these guys last year. They do have a few albums out. So this was the one I found out about. Yes, sir. So next up it says, what new YouTube channels did you learn about in 2024 and subscribe to? So definitely Metal Marty Mac. Great channel. Funny dude, great accent. Irish. Chromium Dioxide. I learned about him through Dennis as well. Killer, lots of, production in his videos. Does stuff with puppets. It's truly amazing and hilarious at the same time. Metal Muggery, yeah, I think that's what you call it. That's a killer one I learned about. Mordant Red and Jerusalem, I learned about them last year after Hell's Heroes. So those don't really count. That Goat Metal Show, Barry's channel, that one's really cool. And Melanie Loves Death Metal. I've gotten some good purchases by watching her channel. Shit I didn't even know about. It's killer as well. So those are the new ones I learned about in 2024. So yeah, check them out. I'll post some of the links down below because I got to tag a few people. That's the way Dennis did it. So I got to tag a few too if they want to play along. And then the last one was Dennis's first one, and it was asking basically go to a shelf, CD, cassette, vinyl, it didn't matter. Pick the 25th thing in that collection. So I did that. I started down at the bottom, went from left to right, sticking out right here. And that is Battle Beast from Finland. If you haven't heard this band, Nora, the singer, she's freaking incredible. She sounds like Halford meets, I don't know, like Ann Wilson of Heart. Kind of heavy on the keyboards, but to me it's, if you do keys tastefully, like not all like you're doing keyboard solos, it doesn't bother me. And generally, like a lot of power stuff out of Europe has keys in it, so I'm just getting kind of used to it. But yeah, this is from left to right. This is the 25th record in my collection, so pretty cool question, whoever proposed that on Dennis's channel. All right, so that's going to do it for me. Thank you, Dennis, for tagging me in that. This is really fun. I'm thinking probably 80-90%. I'm probably going to go to Milwaukee this year. So if you're going to be there, I'll be there. And if you guys will be there, I'll see you there. So I'll have another video coming out probably this weekend. It's a little different. We'll see what you guys think. But thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Catch you guys on the next one. Cheers, everybody.